Hey, this is your girl Ashley. I'm back with another video and happy Black History Month. I want to tell you about a Supreme Court case that ruling still grinds my gear. Not that it was instated, that no one respects that it is instated. Terry versus Ohio. A case that upsets me to the core of my soul, right? We don't know what Terry versus Ohio is. Well, it was first argued in December of 1967, and it goes like this, right? So, the cops were looking for three suspicious men that had just did a burglary. So, they stopped three men and searched one of them, and Terry was the unlucky person. He had a gun on him. So Terry ended up going to prison, but the search wasn't reasonable. What was the description of the man? They just stopping people because they think that they're the suspects. And Terry went to prison. So they end up taking this case all the way to the Supreme Court, and the decision was 8-1 in favoring of upholding the constitutional stop and frisk. That was a procedure, which deals mostly with the Fourth Amendment right that you're supposed to have, that you're supposed to have. And the significance of that case is for a limited search, person's clothing to check for weapons that does not violate the Fourth Amendment. And it ruled that the police can stop and frisk you without probable cause if you are deemed to be suspicious or if you're about to commit a crime. And it allowed police to question and search people for weapons if they have a reasonable suspicion that someone is armed. Which, to me, it irks me because, of course, minorities are always the target. They still try to find every loophole, every way that they can to violate over and over again the Terry versus Ohio stop and frisk and the Fourth Amendment. Even though it was their fault to begin with that we have this in place, they still, don't care that they are the reason why a lot of this stuff even had to be put in place. If we just did what you had to do in the first place, we wouldn't need all this, But of course, they still treat minorities as criminals and will not ever treat them with the respect that they deserve when it comes to being a human. Just seeing someone out doesn't make them really suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Come on. It's not like they were actively bragging about having a gun or, what I'm saying? And Terry had a concealed weapon. So it's concealed, put away. You wouldn't even have known. But that's what I'm saying. Not even asking, not even caring. And I see sometimes they do ask people before they search them, but the whole thing about when they swear they smell stuff and when they swear they see stuff, and then they start to planning things and setting people up just because. And it's terrible and it sucks, but that's Black history. And I really hate that they don't uphold and respect that. Honestly, stop and frisk is one of the most disrespected amendments that we have. And all because of what? So, just because they feel like they can treat people however they can and want to. And now that everything is unfolding, they can and they will treat us how they deem we should be treated. So let that be a lesson as a Black person or a minority A lot of times it doesn't matter if you look like you're just walking to the store. Somebody can still stop you, frisk you for no apparent reason, handcuff you, and do whatever they please just because. Stay safe and be black. And then of course, you know, they just put stuff in the amendment just to say, oh, here you go, just have something. They still violate it, and they don't care. They don't care that these people violate the laws that they put in place. They're like, oh, I can't see, I'm blind. So they blind to a lot of stuff. So be easy, you know. Be safe, be careful, being black, and being a minority.